evening, everyone. Welcome back to our final run of this very special episode of Never Before Seen. My name is AmberCyprian. I have been your host as we have brought you speedruns of games that have never before been seen in mainline GDQ events. It's been a wonderful, wonderful nearly 6 hours since we've started, and we've got one last really awesome run for you. It is a Sonic 1 Forever, which we'll explain what that is in just a moment. Sonic versus Tails versus Knuckles race. We are joined by the wonderful CowboyKnuckles representing Knuckles, Flying Fox being the Flying Fox that is Tails, and HUD601 being Sonic. And I'm joined by the awesome Teeejj, who did commentary for Sonic 2 Community's Cut earlier as well. So how are you all doing?
Good.
I'm being attacked by my cat.
I'm a little bit worried about my cat coming making an appearance. So I'm not.
I have nothing to worry about because my kittens are coming next week.
We're all cat crazy.
Aww.
Ted, this is not the right time.
So, I think we'll quickly go over what Sonic 1 Forever is. Put bluntly, it is a mod of the Sonic 1 mobile port from 2013 by Christian Whitehead. It has been produced by the Sonic Forever team, or the Sonic... Is it the Forever team or the Sonic Forever team?
It's the
Team Forever.
Yeah, Team Forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Team Forever. Thank you. And they've put a lot of love into this. If you've ever seen Sonic 3 Air on this channel or on any of these runners' channels before, it is a very similar sort of thing where it has a lot of quality of life. Ted is now taking the place of the Sonic plushie on camera.
That cat,
But
honestly.
it involves, like, you know, expanding on the movesets. It is Sonic 1, so it has some, like, nice level layout adjustments to make the game flow better. Sonic's moveset has been expanded. Tails' moveset is present and expanded, and Knuckles, who is never playable in Sonic 1 as well, is present as well. So they'll have sort of their own unique tech, and we thought it would be really, really fun to showcase a race of all three categories at once, so why not? So, go ahead and if anyone wants to say anything before we get the run started, by all means, now is the time to do so.
Do I get any extra time given the fact that I currently have a cat penalty here? I've got a handicap.
No.
no.
It's a blessing.
No.
No, it's yeah, you described it absolutely perfectly, Amber. It's like Sonic 1 and Sonic 3 Air had a baby. Sonic 1 is actually fun again. Is the best way I'd describe it. It's a wonderful game by Team Forever, and yeah, we're really, all three of us are really excited to bring all of you out there, all three character runs at the same time. Some of the characters are faster than others, so it's not really a straight up race, it's more like an exhibition, but you know, we thought it'd be a fun concept to bring to Never Before Seen, so we're all excited.
Right.
All right.
Right, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Right, if everyone wants to go to, well, by everyone I mean HUDs, if you want to go to fast select, I'll count you all in. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, everyone.
All right, and so, as Amber said, here we have Sonic 1 Forever. I'm going to describe it how HUDs likes to describe it. It is a fork of the decomp of the Sonic 1 mobile port. Made by a lovely group of people called Team Forever. Shout outs to Bri, Elspeth, and co. Was going to have Elspeth on commentary here with me today, but unfortunately couldn't be. But it's okay. I feel like I can manage on my own. And HUD's taking a small lead there with a 20.
Go Team Sonic.
HUDs gets to keep his speedrunner card.
Terrible green.
And so, as you can see, there is spin dashing, there is shield abilities, a lot has been added into this. There's time trial modes, there's more little secrets that have been added as well, which I may be able to talk about later. It is a really fun game. It's fairly close at the moment.
So yeah, it's with Green Hill 3 that you'll start to see Tails especially start to gain a bit of a lead.
Yeah, that flight is destroys a lot of levels.
Powerful tool.
So, fun fact, myself, HUDs and FF are mods. for the board for this game. And we highly recommend learning to run it if you're looking for a fun way to play Sonic 1. There's a lot of customization options.
Yeah, I'm relatively new to this run. I'm definitely not the best Knuckles runner there is. He has a lot more potential, but hopefully in future I can get better. But there's some cool things Knuckles can do.
I can't remember how long I've been running this game.
Since its inception on the board, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Coming on to the worst zone ever made. Marble.
Marble one. This is scary. This scares me when I get to marble. I'm gonna get through.
Knux actually has a little bit of an advantage on Marble 2 and Marble 3. Or was it just Marble 3? It was just Marble 3.
Marble 3, yeah, he has a shortcut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marble 2 is only in the Sonic 1 and Knuckles.
As Teeejj alluded to earlier, there are elemental shields in this version, which were obviously introduced in the 2013 remake by Christian Whitehead. Really nice of the devs to put a fire shield in this level, considering, oh look, fire!
Yes.
So we can just run across that without worrying about it.
Lots of it.
Yep.
And FF taking a mighty lead at the moment.
Nice.
So Tails' flight ability really helps in these platforming sections, whereas Sonic has to wait for cycles. Knuckles can climb. Tails can just fly.
Yep.
Just fly straight over it all.
Also helps that he's got flight cancel.
Yeah, nice little feature actually added by Team Forever there. Not in the 2013 remake, but is in Sonic 1 Forever. You can cancel Tails' flight at any time, which is very handy.
A nice thing also for that Team Forever added for Knuckles is they give him his S3K physics from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So that means you can spin dash immediately upon landing, which is really nice that they added that for speedrunning.
Yeah,
So much nicer to run
generally
Knuckles.
in other games involving Knuckles, so in like Sonic 2 and Sonic Mania, his glide cancel is a little bit longer than it is in... Oh, that was very nice on Hud's part there. He's using use the Insta-Shield to not take damage from the lava. Yeah, so Knux has a longer glide cancel in other games, which basically means when you come out of your glide, you have to wait like a good second before you can spin dash. Kind of makes Knuckles a bit more painful to play.
Yeah, he's like that in Mania. He has a bit of a delay after spin dashing. I mean, before spin dashing.
FF into Marble 3. FF will be able to take the same shortcut that Knux does.
Yeah. But Knux has an even more of a shortcut because he can climb over the ceiling. As you'll see.
Yeah, so unfortunately, me playing Sonic, I'm going to have to go under and take the as intended route, I suppose, which is around about 40 seconds longer. So you're going to see both Flying Fox and CBK take a big lead here on Sonic.
I'm still in Marble 2.
Oh no!
It's actually one of the...
I took the risk, it didn't pay off. I died. I've got to do Marble 2 again. And took the risk.
Yeah, it is one of the advantages if you play Sonic to bring Tails along, because you can do things like take Tails' route in Marble 3. It's a little bit tougher when you've got to take Sonic through it, but it is generally faster.
And how has that been working out for you in your run so far, Huds?
Oh, brilliantly. My last marathon run, I did get it first time, actually. But it's a very hard one to kind of control Tails, especially with the fire cycles as well.
Tails is well known for not cooperating with his AI.
I don't know if FF is at the boss or just finished the boss for Marble 3, but Tails' strap that is really cool.
I'm halfway through.
Bring up one.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my god, I died. I'm still in Marble 2.
Oh, actually, no, I just finished, sorry. The flight is too powerful.
So I'm coming up to the Marble 3 boss here, and one thing you'll notice is despite having the Insta-Shield, something that's kind of left over from Sonic 1 2013, the mobile port, is that the Insta-Shield actually has no effect on the boss. The bosses are coded to ignore it. Also, we recently discovered that the hitboxes in the mobile version are smaller than the original. which means that it's not actually easier to do the bosses. Great news, though, is in the next update for Sonic 1 Forever, Team Forever are fixing that.
Yeah.
So Sonic becomes powerful again.
Which is how it should be. Sonic should be sort of like the middle of the road run with easy bosses. CBK will be showing off the slight skip that you can do here.
I can get over the ceiling. You can go over the ceiling here. I can get over it. To press the right buttons to it. There we go.
There you go.
You actually get a shortcut for the shortcut. Very nice.
I was having a little difficulty here in the Spring Yard.
Being my nemesis again.
Oh god, I'm dreading Spring Yards.
How many nemesis do you have, Huds?
Too many to count. Should one really have nemesises? I mean, is that healthy?
Nemesi.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Nemesis. Plural. Yep. CBK coming into Spring Yard to join the rest of the gang.
That was rough.
Ooh, where's my...
FF showing the true power of Tails.
FF is a beast.
Tails is very, very powerful. I would argue, like, probably in the classic series, the most powerful character.
Except Sonic 3 standalone. Tails plays awfully in that.
Oh god, yeah.
Also, the required death in Ice Cap 1 for it to work.
Oh yeah, yeah. So in Ice Cap 1, you have to get a checkpoint and then take an intentional death. Otherwise, you can't continue.
Let's see if we get Spring Yard 3. Hey, straight through.
Not a bad Spring Yard one from CBK there.
At least I got the jump on the ceiling. I was worried about that. I kind of felt almost, but I glided to the wall. Climbed back up.
Hard to be looking to take
save
the top route here because it's quicker. You don't have to wait on any block cycles.
I'm not even going to try the jump here.
You do have to wait on these cycles though if you don't catch them on the right time.
What were those enemies on the ground in Labyrinth?
Oh, the grounders.
Yeah, they weren't playing nice.
Burrow-bots.
Burrow-bots, is that what they're called? I just always
Yeah,
call
the
them
robots in
grounders.
Sonic 1 and Grounder in Sonic 2.
Does anyone remember the Adventures of Sonic cartoon?
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to watch that.
Scratch and Grounder?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, like I watched
love that
Adventures a lot as a kid. I actually brought it up during, I forgot which run already, but I talked about one of the episodes I remember vividly as a kid, when someone said like, oh, it was during the Sonic Mania run, that's what it was, because we were talking about like Eggman being into like comics or something like that.
I'm not sure if I remember that episode. I don't remember like any specific episodes because it's been so long since I've watched it.
Yeah, there is a an episode where there's a comic artist who is like who makes like a pro Sonic anti-Robotnik comic, and Robotnik arrests him and forces him to draw like pro Robotnik comics, and Sonic has to bust him out of jail.
Anti-Robotnik propaganda, unbelievable. I would have them arrested.
No fun allowed.
Here's Bubble Skip in Lab 1.
Nice.
I'm still in Spring Yard 2.
Can I just say as well, shout out to our friend RPG, who not only has all of the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but can pretty much recite anything from any episode.
Yes, yeah. RPGs
biggest-
are Bible.
Biggest Robotnik fan.
That explains a lot why he has a Scratch avatar from Mean Bean Machine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy Knuckles' glide, being able to like just trivialize those stair-shaped
Yeah.
blocks.
You
Yeah,
need
you
it
have to
though.
jump over
Like,
them.
you need something like that because like Nux's slightly inhibited jump height is actually such a nightmare in
It's a
Sonic
nightmare
1.
for the bosses. Yeah.
FF, are you going for fast strats in lab 3?
Maybe.
Like fast climb?
FF just steaming ahead, coming up to the big climb section.
Damn, not even
The
that.
lab 3 boss. No, you can do this with Tails without even breaking a sweat. Look at this.
Missed my jump.
Yeah, that utilizes fast flight, which is unique to all Christian Whitehead Sonic games. Where if you
I might try him. Oh my god.
Huds no. Huds no. Okay.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh my
That was so
God.
close.
Not gonna lie, I messed up a few jumps there.
FF on my favourite level of the game, Starlight. It's got the best music and it's just really solid platforming all round.
Oh. Look, fan messed me up.
CBK attempting a little skip here.
Oh, well.
Ooh.
Are you doing ceiling skip?
Yep.
Yeah,
You can
lab
walk
1.
on that ceiling?
Yeah, just spin dash straight over it.
Yeah, so you just basically, you get to near the top, hold right, and then just piano 2 buttons, and you just climb up.
Yeah. Be a bit finicky,
Easy as that.
So, fun thing about
Good
Sonic's
safety.
Lab 3 is that we only grab this bubble shield. We do not grab any rings on the normal routes, which means when I get to the top of the climb, I'm going to use the bubble shield to help with the climb. When I get to the top, I'm going to grab a lightning shield. Still no rings. I'm going to attempt the fast climb as well, but Sonic's version, which is near pixel precise. I am going to grab checkpoint for safety though. I'm not silly.
I know I've got time to do this. This is a really tricky jump I'm doing.
What are you attempting?
Starlight 2. For some reason, the jump's not working. And I don't know why.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Oh, Huds.
I missed the final jump.
I don't know why it's not working.
Always the
There we go.
trickiest.
Hey,
No,
look at that.
No, didn't.
Ooh.
Oh, I have to
Go
do it
on,
this way.
drown.
That's annoying.
Okay, CBK. Give me a panic attack in the same space as Huds did.
I was so close to drowning. Oh my goodness.
Well, the difference between you and Huds, I never saw a 0 on your screen. I saw a 0 on Huds' screen. That was terrifying.
That's it, bringing the excitement.
Lab 3 is great for, or just lab in general is great for increasing your heart rate.
My controller thought I flight cancelled and I didn't. I love it when it does that.
I'm gonna grab rings because I'm a coward.
No, don't worry, I am too. There is nothing wrong with playing it safe in a run.
No, you got to be on a
Especially
long-
when you're playing as Knuckles. You are playing what I would consider the hardest category.
Yep.
It's the bosses that really catch me out. Especially
Yeah,
Lab 3.
he's not designed for, or the bosses aren't designed for Knuckles at all.
Yeah.
So you'll see with a lot of, like, especially like during the climbing section with Nux, like a lot of the steps and whatnot that Sonic would just be able to jump over, Nux has to grab onto the side and then climb up. Like this one
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna get checkpoint for safety. I'm going to take it safe. Definitely don't have any fast strats for this.
Oh yeah, by the way, Starlight 2, we just kind of go over this again.
Yeah.
It's not really a level for Sonic.
Yeah, it's exactly the same for Knuckles, I think.
FS steaming through Scrap Brain 1.
Oh no, that's bad. Oh, this is bad.
One cool feature, being able to just restart from last checkpoint, similar to Sonic
Yes.
3 Air.
Or even like Sonic Roboblast 2 as well, restarts you from last checkpoint, which is really good. Yeah, you really have to take this boss patiently, is Knuckles. Oh my goodness.
It can crush you at the end, yeah. There, if you get stuck between the capture and Robotnik, it actually kills you, so be careful.
Yeah, because Knuckles' hitbox is too big.
Yeet.
So I can finally pass the scary
Oh,
stuff.
speaking of crush chefs.
Oh.
That's never happened before. That should not have happened.
So, this boss on Starlight 3 is a little harder in 16x9 because of how much more the seesaws are spaced out. Robotnik moves quicker, which makes the timing on hitting the spiky ball into him is a lot tighter of a window than it is on 4x3. It's a fairly trivial boss on 4x3, but in 16x9 it's considerably more difficult.
Yeah, normally we'll use the lightning shield strat, so I'll get all 8 hits with the lightning shield. Unfortunately, I lost it after the second hit, so then we have to use the mines, and oh boy, it's difficult.
Oh, I hate that
Very
boss.
small window.
It's actually been interesting to see all of the strats like between the 3 characters right now, which is kind of the design of this race, if you will. It's more of an exhibition of the 3 categories all at once because we could.
I think it does go to show how well that all the characters are designed and how they can all be utilized effectively in their own little way.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's just say a special mention and shout out to CBK, by the way, who joined this last minute to make it a 3-way race between all 3 characters.
Yep.
Has been working really hard on this run all week to make sure that, you know, she'd be able to do all the strats for you as well. So huge shout out to CBK for stepping up to make it a 3-way. Thank you so much for joining us in this.
No worries, I'm really happy to be here. So
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Honestly, like, thank you for being here and being the Knuckles runner. Like, it was really nice to be able to showcase this. I was like, fair enough, we'll only get Sonic and Tails, I guess, like, that's fine. And then you were like, I can do Knuckles, I'm available, and I'm like, let me get you in there.
yeah, I gotta rep the boy, best boy.
Oh, what was that timing?
Oh, HUD's taking the same death that FF did.
Oh, that's brutal when that happens.
This boss
Yep, as you
looks
can see,
obnoxious.
as you can see in
Be very careful
16x9
here.
is extremely difficult.
And time.
time on
And
time.
FF is
Yep.
the winner.
GG.
I don't really feel like it's the
What? FF just world recorded earlier on this, so FF is amazing.
Oh,
GG.
yeah, I did some practice earlier while streaming and I beat the world record by 34 seconds.
It's a big old chunk.
I'd say I'm really annoyed. Scrap Brain 2 is one of my favourite ones to do as Sonic, and that was really mean to me all throughout. I hit every bad cycle, seemingly.
I hate Scrap Brain too.
I mean, Huds, it could be worse. You could have brought Tails along, which, you know, Tails likes to be like your cat Ted, get in the way.
Always. Whenever I offer the incentive of bring Tails, I always kind of add in the bit that, like, this is just a nice thing for chat. It actually makes the run harder for me. He helps in like 3 areas, and the rest of the time he's just a pain. Why did my brain come out?
The CBK having a pretty good Scrap Brain 1 here.
Oh,
That's
yes.
Scrap Brain one.
Oh, HUDs. Oh, that's
I was
brutal.
enjoying
That's
the luxury
brutal.
that is the top route.
Yeah, Scrap Brain 1 is nice for Knuckles. Quite fun.
Scrap Brain 2
is
is
my game. I'm getting the worst cycles.
Scrap Brain 2 is pretty good for Knuckles as well.
Yeah, I'm not so great at Scrap Brain 2. Find it a bit tricky.
Yeah, we had to do a little bit of practice on it the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
But you seem to have nailed that first bit.
I'm gonna get hit by that spike ball.
HUD's coming onto the final zone. So, something I forgot to touch on while FF was doing the final zone boss here. In the original game, you could manip the boss into a specific pattern. Oh!
I knew it
CBK
happened.
also taking a death from those crushers. That's got all three of you.
What is going on with the crushers today? They don't like us.
Anyway, in the original game, you could manipulate the boss just by running right and not pressing any other buttons until you get to the end, and it would manipulate him into a specific pattern. That has been patched out, so this boss is completely random as far as we know. There hasn't been anything found yet that could manipulate him.
Oh, just to annoy everyone in chat, by the way, have a look at the purple eyes in the background and the mouth and the nose. Say hello to Jurgen.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I hate you,
Never
HUD.
unsee him.
You're welcome for that, by the way. You're welcome for that. So HUD's was doing a stream, I think it was last week, and I pointed out that, hey, that looks like a face, and then everyone was like, oh wow, thanks.
Oh, coming up for me. And time.
Time.
GG HUD's. CBK coming into Scrap Brain 3.
Yeah, the hardest level for Knuckles.
So
Snacks.
this
You got
levels
this.
like this are where Nux shines, because you don't even do the level.
Yeah, you can do it under 2 seconds if you get it good.
You don't even do the level. See, boom, done.
My favorite level. All right. I find this a bit tricky because of Knuckles' jump height, and I'm not great at reacting quickly.
CBK doing very well to keep up though, despite having what is arguably like the slowest character.
Yeah, shame about that marble death. That sucked. He marbled twice.
Oh, I see. FF's got goggles.
Oh my god, goggles
I'm
percent.
just waiting to the race.
All right. So there was an unused asset in the original Sonic 1, which were goggles, which basically just allowed you to breathe underwater. The devs cheekily put a goggles item box in Scrap Brain 3. And it took us quite a while to find it. Like, they gave a hint.
Yeah, it took me ages to find it.
But it's just above FF's head there.
Yeah, I'm because I speedrun this game a lot. I'm not used to this route.
Same. I'm gonna give goggles percent a go, but I'm not used to it.
So in order to get the goggles, that does entail that you have to do the rest of the level, the long route. And the long route is so bad.
We've got time coming up on CBK
Yeah.
and
Time.
Hey, GG.
Congrats to that.
GG
GGs
CBK.
for the three of you.
GG.
Oh, that was a messy run.
Get your GGs out for HUDs, Flying Fox, and CowboyKnuckles. The three of you putting on a fantastic showcase of all three characters in Sonic 1 Forever. Just like very entertaining, honestly. Like we labeled it a race. It's more a showcase, really. Like the whole showcase being done in 24:47, which is incredible. Still, like, despite the three differences in characters, like, all underestimate, all absolutely killing it. I'm proud of the three of you.
Thanks, Amber. Thank you for having.
It's my pleasure. And Teeejj, thank you for carrying commentary, because
Hey,
while I
no,
like
that's fine.
Sonic 2, I don't like Sonic 1.
Like, I wouldn't blame you for that. Like the original Sonic 1 compared to later installments isn't that fun to play. It was like one of the first runs I did, but like I've not really gone back to it. So
Yeah.
Everyone knows my feelings towards the original Sonic 1, so I won't repeat them here.
Oh yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
reason you didn't play in the tournament, right?
Oh no, I played in it and I severely regret it. I think I lost to Supersonic in the end. Supersonic and excellent speedrunner. Shout out to Supersonic, who beat me very convincingly in the Sonic 1 tournament. But yeah, thank you, Amber, so much for having me, for having all of us, and for letting us showcase this incredible game on Never Before Seen.
Yeah, let me actually put y'all's Twitches in the chat while you do quick shout outs.
Yeah, I mean, I'll quickly get mine out of the way. So first of all, shout out to everyone at Team Forever. Go follow them on Twitter at S1Forever. You can download this game for free. You do need to have the mobile version of the game, the 2013 mobile version of Sonic 1, but you can get it from Google Play Store, Amazon App Store, all those places, and download this version for free. As much as I hate Sonic 1, this version is actually fun, which is high praise from me, I would say. So yeah, big shout outs to everyone on the Sonic 1 Forever team. Huge shout out to everyone in the Sonic Speedrun community as well. Amber, thank you for having us. GDQ, thank you for having us. Everyone on tech behind the scenes looking after us all. And to my fellow runners, to Flying Fox, and to CBK. This is CBK's first kind of marathon-ish run, if you want to call it that, or first kind of run of this kind. So huge props to CBK for coming out and making this a proper three-way, and Flying Fox for an incredible win and a great showcase for Tails. Thank you both so much for entertaining this idea. And yeah, if you want to come and see more, follow all three of us. For all three of us, we're all good people, and Teeejj, because he's a legend as well. Thank you for commentating, Teeejj.
Yeah, thanks,
Like,
Teeejj.
and Teeejj, I
Yeah,
guess.
I was here.
Which is awesome.
Teeejj is awesome. And seriously, thank everyone for being on the show tonight. And thank you all for watching. And thank you all, like all the runners and commentators that I had on tonight. Y'all pulled through to make this a fantastic special episode of Never Before Seen. As we close out, I do have a couple of announcements and reminders to people. First and foremost, if you missed out on any GDQ Hotfix shows, maybe you missed all of this and you just came in and you want to watch it back, check out our archive of past runs and shows at youtube.com/gamesdonequick. We get past episodes up usually within 24 to 48 hours. And if you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to come check us out over at twitch.tv/gamesdonequick to check out our live shows starting most nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. We will be, to that effect, shifting times for some of our Hotfix shows. Check gamesdonequick.com/hotfix for more information on any moving time slots. And lastly, if you can't watch the full 6 hours of this on YouTube, well, I've got something for you. We've got GDQ Some of Best Segments. If you search that on YouTube, that is our new YouTube channel. It's a highlight channel with regular videos like our main channel, but with small, digestible, bite-sized highlight reels for all of our main events and Hotfix shows. And last but certainly not least, AGDQ 2022 online submissions opened during this show. They are open from now until October 3rd, and the event runs from January 9th to the 16th. If you want to get your game submissions or your volunteer submissions in, I would strongly recommend going to gamesdonequick.com for more information on how to do that, because that is both, again, that is game and volunteer submissions, and they're only open for about a week. Coming up in just a bit at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have a very special Hispanic Heritage Month showcase hosted by Ecdysis, who normally hosts Tales from, or like speedruns from the crypt. There we go, not Tales from the Crypt. So be sure to tune back in and stick around for that at 7 p.m. Eastern. It is currently 6:17 p.m. For those of you who are not on the Eastern time zone. But thank you all so much. My name is AmberCyprian. I will catch you all. I am taking a break to start season 3 for Never Before Seen. I always take a 1 week off every 10 episodes or so. So catch me on October 20th for my season 3 premiere, where it'll be categories from games that have been seen, but the categories themselves have not been seen on mainline GDQ. But thank you all so much, and have a great rest of your night.